Have you ever spent a whole night tossing and turning, only to wake up feeling more exhausted than when you went to bed? You're not alone. Millions of people are trapped in a cycle of fatigue, relying on caffeine and sheer willpower to drag themselves through the day, unaware that the secret to boundless energy, a sharper mind, and even a better mood has been hiding in plain sight all along. It's not about sleeping more hours, it's about unlocking the quality of your sleep. What if you could reprogram your nights to wake up every single morning feeling genuinely refreshed, alert, and ready to conquer your day? What if the next 8 hours could be the most productive of your entire life? Stick with us because we're about to reveal 7 life-changing, science-backed hacks that will completely transform your relationship with sleep, and you'll be absolutely shocked at how simple they are to implement starting tonight. Hack number 1. Let's start with a paradox that might sound completely counterintuitive. To sleep better, you actually need to pay more attention to the first hour of your waking day. It all begins with a powerful, free, and often overlooked resource: morning sunlight. Here's the twist. Your brain has a master clock known as your circadian rhythm, and it doesn't run on a perfect 24-hour cycle. It needs a daily reset, a clear signal that the day has begun. When you step outside and expose your eyes to natural morning light, even on a cloudy day, it triggers a cascade of biological events. It halts the production of the sleep hormone melatonin and starts a timer for when it will be released again, roughly 12 to 14 hours later. This sets your internal clock for a perfect, timely sleep signal that evening. Researchers found that people who got just 15 minutes of morning sunlight fell asleep faster and experienced significantly deeper sleep compared to those who stayed indoors. It's like giving your brain a precise schedule to follow, making the transition to sleep feel natural and effortless. So tomorrow morning, make it a non-negotiable habit. Drink your water or coffee by a window, or better yet, take a short walk. You are literally programming your body for a perfect night's rest, and the effects are almost immediate. But what you do with your evenings is just as critical, which leads us to a hidden enemy you probably haven't even considered. That hidden enemy is blue light, but not in the way you might think. We've all heard we should limit screen time before bed, but the real problem is more specific and insidious. It's the specific wavelength of blue light emitted by our phones, tablets, and TVs that tricks our ancient brains into thinking it's the middle of the day. This light directly suppresses melatonin, the very hormone that makes you feel sleepy. The twist? You don't have to give up your evening routine entirely. The solution is as simple as changing the color of your light. By switching your devices to a warm, amber night shift mode a few hours before bed, you dramatically reduce this melatonin suppression. Even better, consider swapping out the bright, cool white bulbs in your bedroom and bathroom for warm, dim, reddish-orange toned bulbs or lamps. Studies from Harvard have shown that exposure to blue light before bed can shift your circadian rhythm by up to 3 hours, while warm light has a minimal impact. It's like convincing your primal brain that the sun has set, triggering the natural wind-down process. This simple environmental tweak is a powerful signal to your nervous system that it's time to power down and prepare for restorative sleep. And while we're on the topic of your environment, the next hack involves a temperature shift that might feel strange at first, but the science behind it is undeniable. This next hack revolves around a simple yet profound biological thermostat trick. To fall asleep quickly and stay asleep, your core body temperature needs to drop by about 1 to 2 degrees Fahrenheit. This temperature drop is a key signal that initiates sleep. So how do you hack this? You might think a warm bath would make you warmer, but here's the fascinating paradox. A warm bath or shower 60 to 90 minutes before bed is actually one of the most effective ways to cool your core. When you step out of the warm water into the cooler room air, your body's blood vessels dilate at the extremities, rapidly radiating heat away from your core. This massive dump of internal heat is a direct trigger for sleepiness. It's like you're manually activating your body's natural sleep signal. Research published in the journal Sleep Medicine Reviews confirmed that a warm bath 1 to 2 hours before bedtime significantly improved sleep quality and helped people fall asleep an average of 10 minutes faster. It's not about being cold, it's about facilitating that crucial temperature drop. Combine this with keeping your bedroom cool around 65 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit or 18 to 20 degrees Celsius, and you've created the perfect thermal environment for deep, uninterrupted sleep. But the environment is only a piece of the puzzle. What you put in your body, especially in those final hours of the day, can either be a sleep potion or a powerful poison. Let's talk about the double-edged sword of our favorite evening rituals: alcohol and caffeine. You might enjoy a glass of wine to unwind, believing it helps you fall asleep. And it's true, alcohol is a sedative, so it can knock you out faster. But here's the devastating catch that researchers have uncovered. Alcohol absolutely demolishes the quality of your sleep, particularly your REM sleep. REM sleep is the stage most associated with dreaming, memory consolidation, and emotional regulation. When you drink, you might fall asleep quickly, but your night becomes a fragmented mess, with your body waking up repeatedly as it works to metabolize the alcohol. You miss out on the most restorative parts of the sleep cycle, which is why you often wake up after drinking feeling unrefreshed and foggy. Similarly, caffeine has a half-life of 5 to 6 hours. That means if you have a coffee at 4 p.m., half of that caffeine is still active in your system at 10 p.m., silently interfering with your ability to fall and stay asleep. The simple hack is to create a cutoff time: no caffeine after 2 p.m. and no alcohol within 3 hours of bedtime. It's a small sacrifice for a morning where you wake up feeling truly restored with a clear and focused mind. Now, let's shift from what you consume to how you think, because the next hack is a powerful mental trick to silence the racing thoughts that keep you up at night. Do you ever lie in bed, your mind racing through the day's events and tomorrow's to-do list? This phenomenon, known as bedtime revenge procrastination, is a major sleep killer. Your bed should be a sanctuary for sleep, not a secondary office for your anxieties. The solution is surprisingly simple and profoundly effective: the brain dump. About an hour before bed, take a physical notebook and a pen, not a phone or tablet, and write down everything that's on your mind. Write down your worries, your unfinished tasks, your ideas, everything. The act of physically writing it down externalizes these thoughts, effectively telling your brain it's safe to let this go for now, it's captured and will be there tomorrow. Psychological studies have shown that this practice, often called constructive worry, reduces anxiety and improves sleep latency. It's like closing all the open tabs in your mind's browser. By creating this buffer zone between the stresses of your day and your sleep sanctuary, you train your brain to associate your bed with rest, not stress. This mental decluttering is a game changer, but to truly master your sleep, you need to understand the single most important factor for regulating your entire sleep-wake cycle.
Hack number 6. This might be the most powerful hack on this list, and it's deceptively simple: consistency. Waking up at the same time every single day, even on weekends, is the ultimate key to locking in a robust circadian rhythm. Think of your internal clock as a stubborn but trainable creature. If you sleep in until 10 a.m. on a Saturday, you're essentially telling your brain that 10 a.m. is the new wake-up time. Come Sunday night, when you try to fall asleep at 10 p.m. to wake up for work on Monday, your body is confused. It's not yet ready for sleep because its clock has been shifted. This is the dreaded social jet lag that ruins Sunday nights. The hack is to commit to a fixed wake-up time no matter what. Yes, even if you had a late night. It might be tough for the first few days, but by consistently exposing yourself to light and activity at the same time each morning, you powerfully reinforce that master clock. Over time, you'll find you naturally start to feel sleepy at the same time each night, and you might not even need an alarm to wake up feeling refreshed. Consistency is the glue that holds all the other hacks together. And speaking of what happens when you wake up, our final hack involves a ninja-level technique for those nights when you still find yourself staring at the ceiling. Hack number 7. You've done everything right, but you've been lying in bed for 20 minutes and sleep feels miles away. What do? The worst thing you can do is just lie there, getting more frustrated. This is where the 20-minute rule comes in. If you haven't fallen asleep within about 20 minutes of getting into bed, you must get out of bed. Leave the bedroom. Go to another room and do something incredibly boring in dim light. Read a physical book, not a thriller. Listen to some calming music or do some light stretching. The key is to avoid anything stimulating like screens, work, or exciting conversations. Stay up until you feel genuinely sleepy, then return to bed. This technique, recommended by sleep specialists worldwide, is designed to break the association between your bed and wakefulness. Your bed should only be for sleep and intimacy, not for worrying, scrolling, or lying awake. By getting up, you reset the frustration cycle and allow sleepiness to build naturally. It may feel counterproductive, but it's a powerful way to retrain your brain's deepest associations, ensuring that when your head finally hits the pillow, it knows it's time to shut down. Now that you have these 7 powerful tools, let's bring it all together into a life-changing payoff. So, there you have it. 7 scientifically proven, life-changing hacks to transform your sleep from a frustrating struggle into a source of superpower. It's not about a single magic pill, but about layering these small, consistent habits, harnessing morning light, managing evening light, mastering your body temperature, being mindful of substances, dumping your mental clutter, committing to a consistent schedule, and knowing when to reset. Imagine, just in 2 weeks from now, waking up every single day feeling genuinely restored with a mind so clear and focused that your productivity soars, your mood is uplifted, and your overall health is visibly improved. This isn't a distant dream, it's a very achievable reality, starting with the choices you make tonight. You have the power to reprogram your nights and supercharge your days.
The journey to becoming the most energized, vibrant version of yourself begins the moment you decide to close this video and take that first step. Your future, well-rested self is already thanking you. Subscribe to FactSparkWave for more mind-blowing facts and daily motivation that will help you unlock your full potential.